Many of you have dog reactive and dog aggressive dogs, and you want to get those dogs with other dogs, but you have no idea how. I'm going to tell you the only way that you're going to fix that problem in this video, and you're going to see it live in action. And I'm going to explain to you how you can do this at home. Bosco the Red Dobie helps 3 dogs in this 6-minute video that are dog reactive and dog aggressive. And I'm going to explain it to you how I do it and how you can do it. If you live in Germany or Australia and you can't come to me, you got to know what to do to help your dog, because there's one way. The way is not take your dog within 100 feet of dogs and give your dogs treats. A lot of people will tell you that. It's not the way. I'm trying to save you time. I'm trying to save you money with my method that you can do on your own. Now, this is Bosco, okay? Bosco's going to do his thing, right? He's going to fix this dog all on his own. We can't expect you to find a Bosco in life, but you got to start to get your dog with other dogs, because your problem isn't going to be fixed until you do that. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to find another calm, big, happy, not pushy dog. They're out there. You see him walk down the street and you go, oh, that's my neighbor. He lives 4 houses down. I've never talked to him. Well, you got to start talking to him, because that's the dog that's going to help your dog. Your aunt, she's got that calm dog. That's the dog that's going to help your dog. You got to get them together with guardrails. And I'm going to explain that to you right now. Look at Bosco. Bosco helped this dog tremendously that day. Bosco alone has probably saved 100 dogs from being put down over his life. Almost no trainer, human trainer, can say that. And a dog did that. Okay? And now Prince is doing it. So here's what you're going to do. You got to find that right dog. That's number 1. Then you're going to use muzzles, leashes, and fences. Okay? That's going to keep us safe. You got the dog. Now you got to use those tools. You're going to use those tools until your dog looks pretty good. Then you're going to start to fade off of those tools. You're going to take that muzzle off. Maybe leave the muzzle on, take the leash off. You're not fading off of those tools. Okay? Then you're going to give your dog a correction when it does something uncool. If another dog comes up and wants to fight your dog and your dog fights back, that's fine. That's what your dog should do. What if a dog comes up and just looks at your dog nicely or does a play bow and your dog attacks it? No. Correct? Tell them sit. Make them go, oh, okay, mom. Holy mackerel, I didn't know. And then let them eat the dog again. You've seen me do it 100 times on my channel. Okay? So you're going to use those. The best way for 2 dogs to meet is in the middle of a field with the owners 50 feet away. It's also the most dangerous way for dogs to meet. So we have to use these tools. Then we fade off those tools. And once your dog meets one dog using those tools, then you're going to do another. You're going to do it again with another dog and another dog. And each time your dog makes a friend, they are going to desensitize. Those triggers are going to be lessened. Your dog is going to have happiness in its life. And they're going to want to meet another dog and another dog. Because a lot of dogs don't like other dogs because they're just unsure of other dogs. So you have to have this meeting. And trainers and people, what happens is dogs reactive, then we keep them away. You have to do it safely and you have to get them with other dogs. My method was born by this Red Doberman in Point Loma about 15 years ago. I was a positive reinforcement trainer who brought my dog along to sessions like any other trainer. And I went to this reactive dog's house. I barely even worked with reactive or aggressive dogs. Took Bosco. He came through the gate. I just let him through the gate with this little reactive dog. I was like, how bad can it really be? And that dog freaked out on Bosco. And you should have seen Bosco's face. He kind of like this German Shepherd. He just walked. Now, in this situation, Bosco had learned I need to correct the dog. But back then, Bosco was like 9 months old. The dog just kind of reacted and barked right in his face. And Bosco just cruised along, peed on some things, act like the dog wasn't there. And that dog calmed down. Bosco eventually went and got a ball, dropped it in front of the dog. And I realized that day, he did something for that dog and that dog's reactivity I never could have done. Ever. I needed another dog to be in the mix. And you can interject at times. I told you, correct the dog, all these things. You can interject, but you got to get him with that dog. Okay? You also have to stay very calm. You'll see me in videos shake out my shoulders. It's because dogs can see you or lift up your shoulders. They can feel the tiny shakes when you're on a tight leash. You have to have a loose leash all the time. Leashes are bad for dog meetings when the leash is tight. That's what people, oh, you can't let dogs meet on a leash. No, you can. Leash has to be loose. But they can meet, if the leash is loose, it's almost like the leash isn't there. Things get People get that confused. Now look at this German Shepherd. That dog that ran up to Bosco and hit him is not the dog. This is 10 minutes later. Then you're going to see him with 5 dogs, I think 50 minutes later. This would have taken any other trainer would have never gotten here. And I did it because I got this dog with another dog safely, and the dog desensitized to other dogs. The other dog gave a correction. If that dog you use gives your dog a correction, that's good. It's a good thing. We can't have fights. You got to pick your dog, the other dog well. You got to do all those things. Okay? This is not sits, downs, and stays. This is not people aggression. This is not separation anxiety. This dog-on-dog aggression thing is the holy grail of dog training. It's the most difficult thing in dog training. Don't believe me? Look on there, look on YouTube, and find the videos of dogs actually being fixed. People aggression is easier than dog aggression. You can tell the person, stop there, don't look my dog in the eye, toss my dog treats. You can control that other person. It's much harder to control a dog, but it can be done with the guardrails I explained, with the dog and the type of dog you need to use, with the willingness to do it, with the calmness that you're going to have doing it, and with the dedication to actually fixing your dog. This is the only way. I wish it wasn't the case. I really do. I wish the treat way worked. I wish the e-collar way worked. I wish it did. It just doesn't. This is it. So if this helped you guys, if this video helped you, my videos help you in general, don't forget to hit the like button, and also please subscribe to this channel.